What's up, YouTube? Okay, got a very interesting battle for you guys tonight. But before I do this, I want to say this was a very nostalgic battle for one reason, because I actually battled this person nearly 5 years ago, and it was amazing because it was such a long time. Like, I had this battle uploaded October the 25th, 2009. So if you want to check out the battle we had before, I actually found this person on Passerby as well, and yeah, it's crazy. But if you want to check out our battle we had like 4 or 5 years ago, you can do that as well. They're pretty average videos back then, but it's nostalgic. And if this person ever does see this, it would be pretty interesting as well. But question of the day. What is your favourite little electric mouse sort of Pokemon? Like, you know, electric mouse, like mouse. Actually, I'm just going to have it as like mouse type Pokemon. So that could be like, it doesn't need to be a particular type. It can be sort of like, you know, Pikachu, Pachirisu, Dedenne, those sort of Pokemon. What's your favourite one? Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to know what it is. But anyway, let's get on to this battle, because, yes, this was pretty nostalgic, versing someone from like 4 or 5 years ago. Crazy. And just over a normal passerby battle too, which was even more luckier. Okay, anyway, I'm leading with Rotom and him with Swampert. I thought that he may go for Stealth Rock there, so I just went straight for Trick, because I wanted to get some, I wanted to lock that like Swampert in. Anyway, so into Espeon, probably predicting like something that he can bounce back at me, like a Will-O-Wisp or something. I get a leftovers, which wasn't too bad. Now, Espeon is locked into Yawn. I didn't see this as like too much of a problem, so I just went straight for Shadow Ball to get some nice damage on. Nearly takes it out. So I don't want to go to sleep, and I know that Espeon can only use Yawn again. So I just went straight into Acorns here. I've got my Air Balloon. So Espeon does stay in again and Yawn. It's sort of locked into that. It's going to outspeed me. I'm just going to go here straight for U-turn again and take this Espeon out, and that's one poke down already, which was a nice little start. Okay, I still can't believe these people just rock up after all this time in your battle. I mean, it's amazing, and it's not the first time that's actually happened to me as well. Has this happened to you as well? It's crazy. Anyway, so into Hydreigon, which I knew sort of Dark Pulse would be coming, so I just went for Volt Switch, but it turns out it's Scarfed as well, which is not good for my Rotom, and that was really bad losing it there. I probably should have swapped out, but I thought that I didn't expect it to be Scarfed. I know some of the time they are Scarfed, but it's just not a Pokemon I see a lot Scarfed. It's annoying. I'd probably not choose to do that myself. Anyways, personal opinion in there, I guess. So I went to Dynamic Punch, and Azumarill was going to take that like easy peasy. So I'm expecting like a Belly Drum or Play Rough. So I'm just going to go straight into Acorns here, because I know that I might be able to get like a Parahax off it on something like that. So that's going to hit me reasonably hard, and reasonably hard was a bit of an understatement there. So I just went for a Nuzzle here, just to get some Parahax going. Now this was quite fun, funny part of the match. So I get the Nuzzle there, just to get the Parahax, which was good. And now I'm going to go for some Parafusion fun, because this guy's such a great little troll doing that. Okay, so I kiss that thing's face. I don't know why. And get covered in goo. So it hurts itself in confusion anyway. I'm just going to go here straight for Super Fang, but the frigging move misses, which sucks. That does suck. Unfortunately, it gets hit in confusion again. So here I'm going straight for another Super Fang, because the first one missed. Now that's good. Super Fang is so good for getting through bulky walls as well. Things with rest and all those sort of like annoying moves. I'm just going straight for, as I use Sweet Kiss again. How ironic. Speaking of annoying moves. Anyway, so I got the Parafusion up again. Mate gets hurt by confusion once again. Now I'm pretty sure my luck's pretty much going to run out soon. I know that, so I'm just going to go straight for U-turn. There's not much point in you going for Super Fang again. because I might be able to use it for something a little bit later on. So back into Machoke here. Snaps out a Confusion and uses Earthquake. I know that's not going to do too much to me because I'm quite bulky as well. So straight here for Dynamic Punch. I know no one really wants to swap into the Dynamic Punch. It's not a very nice move to swap into. Even if you resist it, you get that Confusion as well. Unless your name's Slowbro. Anyway, then again, why would you not run Regenerator? So, Azumarill. Now, Golbat was a pretty good counter against this guy. Like, I knew I could tank most of its moves, unless I had like an ice move, like Ice Punch. That was about the only thing I was sort of like fearing here. So I went straight for a Toxic here, I believe. I wanted to get some more damage on that Azumarill because I found it as a little bit of a worry. Also, I apologise for all the noise happening at the moment. There's like 50 million cars driving past house at the moment. Okay, so straight for the Taunt here, just in case it was going to go for Stealth Rock. Just sort of in case. So it goes for Ice Beam instead. That hits me reasonably hard, I guess, because I am sort of weak against that. Now here I was thinking, well, I can outspeed it. That's a good thing. So I can actually change my my typing here with Roost, so it won't be super effective, and therefore I won't take like nearly as much damage. I can probably easily stall this Swampert out and force a definite switch. He's probably just going to continue to go to Ice Beam here, hoping for a Freeze Hacks, which like always happens. Anyway, so here I can probably much just go for a Super Fang, get some good damage on Swampert. Super Fang's it's always good to do Super Fang as soon as possible because it's going to do like the most damage output like then, and then the Toxic will sort of just take its effect right there. So it's going to hit me with another Ice Beam. And what do you know? I get fucking frozen. It always happens. And for some reason, I'm just suspended in there. Really, Golbat there should just fall to the ground, like bam, it should fall down. Because its wings are up. There's no way it can just float there. Anyway, so I thought out first turn, which, well, let's face it, never happened. And I get my Roost off, which is good. So I'm not going to take as much damage from that Ice Beam or anything. Okay, so I'm sort of tanking that out nicely. This Swampert's not much of a worry, really much of a worry to me anymore. Like, in case I get, like, I guess I get, well, frozen again. So it's going to go down for Toxic, which is good, so that's out of the way. I had to sort of squeeze as much out of this team as possible as well, because I was already at a very big, like, disadvantage. And when this thing came out, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have a lot to... I don't have much to deal with this thing because I lost my Rotom really early on as well, and being like a nice Scarf Thunderbolt would have dealt with this thing really nicely. Okay, so it's going to go straight for Flamethrower here. I know it's going to do loads to me because it's in the freaking sun. I live with 4 health. I was like so happy about that. I can get my Toxic off. It was a hard decision there to go for Toxic or for Super Fang. Like I knew that I'd have problems with this Charizard, but I thought I sort of wanted to rack the Toxic damage up on it anyway. That was sort of like my plan then. Okay, so Golbat did an amazing job in this battle. I was really, really happy with him. Now, I've got 2 stages of Toxic going on the Charizard here. So into Acorns here, I just thought, well, let's go for a Sweet Kiss. Let's confuse it. Once again, I could have gone for Super Fang there. It may have been a better play for me to do that. But I was sort of trying to get something set up with one of my other Pokemon, and I'd say I probably, looking back at that move, I probably could have gone for Super Fang, but just for some more damage, like output on the Charizard, it would have helped like a lot. Anyway, straight into Lickitung here. Now, I knew that I could probably tank out a lot of this guy's attacks, so I just went straight for a Body Slam here to get as much damage as I really possibly can on this thing. Out comes the Azumarill. I was expecting probably Superpower against this thing. It has a Citrus Berry, so it could be one of those like belly drum sets. So at least I wasted its Citrus Berry. That's a good thing. It's going to go straight for Play Rough here against me. It doesn't do a hell of a lot considering I'm more of a special defense tank there. So I'm just going to spam off Body Slams. I'm getting a little bit desperate at this point in the game. I get a Parahax, which is really good. I did need that going. I'd really needed that sort of going first thing. So another Body Slam. He does get a Parahax there, which is good. So then I can continue sort of to attack or go for a rest. I chose here to go for a rest. Like it would have been really, really amazing if for me if like he just went and got it in like another paralysis. But here he goes straight for superpower. So that was a really good thing that I went for rest there, because that would have definitely taken my Lickitung out for sure. Very, very good thing. So here I was thinking, well, like there's not a lot I can do. I know I don't really want to swap anything into it either. I know that's not going to do a lot of things to me with that lower attack, but I sort of wanted a fresh swap into. And unfortunately I got the rest on freaking Sleep Talk as well. It was a pretty important part in the game too. So straight into Drapion here, probably the best Pokemon on my team, as in damage output. I desperately needed a Sword Dance up as well, because I know that his attack is rather average if you don't get a sniper boost there. So Azuro's just going for his like Aqua Jets and stuff, because it's paralyzed, just cross poison to take it out. Now the main problem here was I knew the Charizard was left. I knew that Hydreigon left was freaking scarfed, and yeah, there wasn't a hell of a lot more I could do to the Hydreigon with my Drapion, so I'm definitely going to go down there to that one, unfortunately. So my last Pokemon I really have is my Machoke, and I know that I'm going to get outspeed here, and I'm going to take heavy damage from Dragon Pulse, most certainly. But I was trying to push this match to a closer score as possible. I live with 10 health and fire off the Dynamic Punch, and there's no way in God's earth that's going to live. And that's Hydreigon down, which was a really good result. And the last poke here was the Mega Charizard Y, and I'm definitely going to get outspeed because I'm banded. But I was really happy with how this team handled all these like big tier threats as well, considering I was using a lot of like bottom barrel pokes and stuff. But it was good. I really squeezed as much as I could out of that team. Probably the only thing I could have done differently in that battle was if I used Super Fang with Pachirisu, I think that I would have had a better chance maybe, and with my Golbat before, if I used Super Fang on them both, I may have got very close to getting that to a draw. I might have had a few more options, but anyway, I was happy with that result. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if this guy ever sees this battle, it was good to battle against after such a long period of time. I'll probably have another battle up tonight as well, guys. I've had a couple today, so stay tuned for that. And please answer that question of the day. Who is your favourite little mouse type Pokemon? And please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Peace out, everyone.